honestly, where he gets that kind of rocked. It like feels very weird, but um, the whole it kind of felt weird seeing like a movie like that made in knowing it came out in 1968 because like the whole last hour it basically does the thing that Hardboiled also does where the entire last hour or so of the movie is like one prolonged shootout scene, and it feels really weird seeing Richard Burton doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think uh, kind of neat. I mean, I at one point I looked up what the movie with the most Nazi deaths on screen is, and supposedly it's Saving Private Ryan. But I, I still kind of feel like where he gets there, like at least when it comes to like Nazis getting fucked up close up, feel it has to be up there. Anyways, speaking on the topics of slaughtering Nazis, let's get to our treat for tonight. Let me. Damn. Wait a second. I restart. Yeah, here we go. Switch window and now restart the game so we can actually see the neat intro movie. Right. Okay. I'll just look. Once I've figured out how to start the game, I'll be unstoppable. Here we go.
Heinrich, your reign of terror must end.
You fool! You know as well as I that I cannot be destroyed.
Prison, then. May the fates hold off the coming of the storm.
Return to Castle Wolfenstein immediately. Notify
Did it? They
Himmler.
said the name.
We found him.
Anyways, so yeah, the whole setup for this game is that for some reason someone at id Software or Grey Matter or Raven, no, I think it's Grey Matter that did this, thought that, you know, what if Heinrich I was really, really scary? And that seems kind of weird to me, but hey, I think they just went ahead and figured what kind of weird German kings were there around 1,000 years before the Second World War, and they had to pick someone. Like, I don't know, I feel like this would have been a lot cooler if it had been about Charlemagne or anyone, really. Because, I mean, I studied history, and I don't think I've ever heard anything really of note about Heinrich I, except for this game, so yeah. Let me just switch some options here. Looking fairly good. Yes. I'll turn on streamer mode in Twitch while I'm at it. Why it doesn't do that automatically, honestly. I feel like sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, can't figure it out. But yeah, this is Return to Castle Wolfenstein, which, you know, is a pretty fun throwback shooter, and for me, as you might be able to have been able to tell from my voice, like, English isn't my native language, and actually German is, and this has the added bonus of being like the most banned game ever. That's, you know, that you can't get, at least I don't think you can get into trouble for owning, but yeah, it's because of all the Nazi stuff, and, you know, until pretty recently, like, Nazis and swastikas in video games were a pretty dicey proposition in German video games. German in video games were a pretty dicey proposition for Germany. I'm pretty sure it's sort of changed now. Like, you can get the newer Wolfensteins because, like, I guess people figured, okay, I guess these games aren't about how Nazis are cool or anything. Well, they kind of are a bit, but, you know, only in like an aesthetics version. But yeah. Anyways, but, you know, I did play this game before, and I do have some pretty fond memories, so... And it's like... pretty nice Indiana Jones fun, and... you know... let's get to it. Welcome and mein Leben. And I'm going to be playing it on medium difficulty because, like, at least from what I remember, this thing it's like an old, it's like a early 2000s PC first-person shooter, so you can kind of figure that quick saving and quick loading are going to be some very important parts of this, at least later on. And yeah. I'm not the most pro gamer. And it looks like the stream's doing pretty alright so far. Not dropping too many frames. I think. Also
Well,
the
Jack,
FPS.
have we heard anything?
Yes, sir.
is
We've
also
just received a
looking
coded
pretty
transmission from Kessler, our
from
contact
what
in
I
the
can
Kreisau
tell.
Circle.
And?
Both agents have been captured and are being held in Castle Wolfenstein.
Damn. Call a meeting, Jack.
Yes, sir.
Because I did have some issues with the FPS in this because it's like older cell and not well optimized for like
All right,
modern
gentlemen.
systems.
Now let's go through it again by the numbers.
But I
What
did
did
look
we
some
miss?
stuff up and
Well,
looks
here's
like
what
it
we
worked.
know. This is Castle Wolfenstein, located in the Harz Mountains of northern Germany, property of Heinrich Himmler. Now, we've known of the existence of Castle Wolfenstein for some time, but we've only recently heard reports from our Kreisau Circle contacts in the German resistance regarding bizarre occult rituals taking place there. Now, these characters are part of Himmler's newly formed SS Paranormal Division, a small but elite group comprised of members possessing above-average IQs and backgrounds with the occult and/or paranormal. The one in charge is this woman, Helga von Bülow. Our Kreisau contact in one of the villages below the castle has informed us that she and other members of the division have been recently deployed to the area. The kraut with the monocle is one Wilhelm Strasse, also known as Death's Head, a brilliant and ruthless scientist who heads up Himmler's Special Projects Division.
Sorry.
Special projects? It's marvelously vague.
Well, we know it encompasses all manner of advanced weapons research, including rocketry. It's also rumored to involve ultra-secret research into chemical and biological warfare.
Charming.
But at the moment, we don't know how it ties in with this massive archaeological dig near Castle Wolfenstein.
So, advanced weapons, rocketry, chemical and biological research. Now, the occult.
Still doesn't add up.
Well, that's why we sent our boys in there. Jack, what are our options here?
Well, we could send a backup team in behind them.
Or
we sit tight and hope that they can find a way out.
It's your call, sir.
well, looks like we play the waiting game.
Okay. Now, let's read some very important law, or I guess mission briefings. Orders are as follows. Infiltrate Castle Wolfenstein and investigate increase in activity from SS Paranormal Division. Gather any intelligence information you may find regarding said SS division and their activity in the area. Kessler, your contact, is a member of a German resistance group called the Kreisau Circle. He has managed to partially infiltrate the SS Paranormal Division's temporary headquarters and has valuable information regarding their activities. The interesting thing is that the Kreisau Circle was an actual German resistance group, but at least from the last time I checked, basically the Wikipedia article kind of just says, yeah, they really existed, and also they're in Wolfenstein, so I don't know how the developers figured they'd go with that one. But, you know, it's kind of weird how, like, despite all the obvious ahistorical nonsense, there's, like, some real historical, like, facts in there. Why are my frames dropping all the time? There. Let's hope that doesn't continuing. I don't know. Just let me check some stuff. Downloads going on in the background. Yeah. Sorry, my internet connection still is, as always, it's kind of shit. But now it's stable again. Like it did ton of Steam and GOG and whatever else might be downloading in the background. Yeah. Seems to have been stabilized now. But as I was trying to say, yeah, it's kind of weird how they like do kind of throw some actual history or some like it seems like they some like more obscure names, actual historical names in there. Kind of seems like it maybe might actually like are a bit more nerdy than they might be letting on. Anyways, meet Kessler in the village near the archaeological dig site. He will have further information regarding your mission. Remember, if you or Agent 1 are captured, escape at all costs. Standing Order number 71 remains in effect. If you are placed in a compromising position where you might divulge information regarding your mission or the OSA, take your own life by ingesting your cyanide tablet. As always, the OSA will disavow any knowledge of your identity and mission if you are compromised. Good luck. Still that thing about the frames. Now let's see how the actual game works. Anyways, our mission objectives are escape the dungeon by any means necessary, locate the exit to the lower keep.
Come in, Sergeant, come in.
It seems to be doing better during actual gameplay, or at least in-engine stuff. Well,
Your orders, Herr Doctor.
can't really
Go and get the
explain
other.
that, but
This one is almost
let's hope
finished. Jawohl.
it stays that way.
Now, let's try it again, shall we? Who do you work for?
And here we are, actual gameplay. And we've got ourselves an actual looter. Start off. That's just right. So it's a PC game from PC first-person shooter. So of course there's from like before cross-platform stuff was really all the rage. So you know, yes, actually it like actually makes use of the keyboard and all the keys available to us. So you can lean, you can kick. There's also melee weapons. You can kick and stab at the same time. And like, just like Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Which also is a pretty cool game now that I think about it. Should play that one again. But let's not get distracted. Let's tear these fascists down. There we go. Just to make the political position of this stream clear. Don't dive with that stuff.
Ah, there you are. Shackle that one to the wall and take the other one off.
I don't think I shall, Herr Doctor. I don't think I shall. Yeah. Also, I do hope the stream quality is alright, with like resolution and whatever. As I've mentioned pretty much every time I stream, my internet connection's kind of shit, but I think like, you know, playing this at 1280 times 1024 resolution, so, you know, I guess it's so I don't think like your screen quality is that much worse than what I'm actually seeing. And you know, this game wasn't really designed for like 4K resolution, so I think we should be fine. You know, it's just imagine you're playing the game, you just got the game, got home with the game from GameStop, back when GameStop was really a thing, and you're having to play it at a low resolution because otherwise it will melt your new gaming PC. So sorry about that. Don't know why I did that at 8 or so. But yeah. Let's take this opportunity to drop this fake put-on voice I'm doing right now and let me do things naturally. Interrogation Report, March 17th, 1943. Subject unknown, interrogator Dr. Z. Very little information was divulged by this subject. He was subjected to 77% standard current before expiring. Did discover a cyanide tablet hidden in a compartment of the subject's book. This discovery leads us to believe that Z and his accomplices are allied spies, although we have not determined at this time which agency they may be working for. I believe that I will achieve better results from his accomplice. Subject time of death 15:35. Yeah. There we go. I sure hope you don't like my German accent, because you're going to be hearing a lot of it during this game. Because there's like a bunch of notes to pick up and read, and you know, I'm going to be reading all of them out loud as a treat. Also, I'm going to be stabbing a whole bunch of Nazis. So yeah, this is an alarm. So because this game actually got like very basic stealth mechanics. So there's like alarms like this strewn around the level, and this one's broken, so you don't have to worry about that, but there's ones that work, and when they do, sometimes they just like spawn more enemies, sometimes they don't do anything except, you know, be a bit annoying, and sometimes they insta-fail the mission, but I'm sure we get to that one, the fourth stealth section, before long. Also, there's like the notebook symbol, the lower right. Let's check the notebook. Yeah, just basically says the same thing we already read during the briefing. And there's like a nice little map, I guess. Yeah, so we want to do the Eagles There Memorial Tour and take the tram. To all watch personnel, from Major Jürgen. Subject alert status. As you are all aware, the SS Paranormal Division has had tremendous success in their recent archaeological efforts near the village. However, Oberst Helga von Bülow is extremely displeased with the level of security at Castle Wolfenstein and the village near the excavation sites. I cannot stress how important this operation is to the Reich. 2 spies were recently discovered attempting to infiltrate the castle. With this in mind, I caution you. Any breaches in security determined to be caused by watch personnel will be dealt with in the harshest manner possible. Regards, Major Wilhelm Jürgen, Security Officer, Castle Wolfenstein. Well, don't know much about Agent O, but I'm sure he'd be flattered that he'll at least be remembered. And let's see. Yeah. I mean, sure, it doesn't seem like much, but I'm pretty sure like all these swastika banners add up. They're like, I don't know, you probably gotta like pay like a couple of I guess pfennigs for each one of those, maybe a mark, and you know, there's stuff like that adds up. And yeah, so yeah, there's a kick button, and the kick doesn't really do much damage, but you can use it to open doors instead of the use button, and you know, that just feels like a lot more cool. And somebody triggered an alarm. But yeah, I don't think like the alarm isn't that bad on this level. Alright, and yeah. So yeah, there's like hidden areas strewn all around the game. Sometimes you get like ammo and health pickups, and sometimes you get treasure which doesn't do anything except give you a better score. And sometimes guys open doors right in your face. But it's nothing we can handle. So yeah, it's an old school shooter, you pick up health. You get sniped from people you probably can't even see on the screen. But there was a dude over there. And yeah, thank you. No, I didn't actually remember that being there. I was just engaging in some good old vandalism. Okay, binoculars. And yeah, while the game is kind of pretty linear, like it's not an open world thing by any stretch, or like an immersive sim like Dishonored or whatever, what have you, but there are sometimes like the level design is a bit more open than, I guess, Call of Duty or something. So I don't know, instead of, we could have theoretically at least made our way up here, shot the guy we shot before, and then dropped in on those guys from above, and you know, that's kind of neat, I think. Like, I don't know, I don't like want to oversell this game as like some kind of tactical shooting masterpiece or whatever, but you know, there's a bit more, there's like slightly more than just running and gunning going on here. Or at least, you know, you can run and gun in some different ways sometimes. And honestly, I gotta say, after like playing a bunch of games on consoles, it does kind of feel like a bunch of shooters on consoles. It does feel kind of nice to... Oh dear. It does feel kind of nice to be back with mouse and keyboard. It's like, make things a bit more... like a lot more, you know, easier to get those full headshots off. Ah, nothing like some delicious bratwurst. Oh, hey. So yeah, all this gold I pick up, it doesn't do anything like gameplay-wise, but it, you know, it boosts my score and, you know, that feels good, I guess, maybe, slightly. Also, there's something behind there. And, you know, shooting a portrait of Hitler is its own reward. Just ask the guy from, the boy from Comet C. Anything else cool to pick up here? Don't think so. Yeah, don't waste any time, I've got Nazis to murder. And treasure to loot. And I think that's the exit. Yeah. But we didn't quite check out the courtyard yet. Let's do that before we leave. Just in case there's any cool goodies. Okay, that's that. I guess there's nothing too special here somehow, which we wouldn't have needed if we hadn't gone here. And some grenades. Well, was there like anything? Are there any hidden wards? Don't think so. Don't think so. And now my exaggerated German accent is creeping in for real. Ah well. You look kind of like you might be something. There we go, that's... So I guess this is the Fate Commander Tour 603. The viewer's bedroom. But yeah, as I was trying to say, maybe I should be talking like this all the time. Yeah? would be much more comfortable if I should let my viewers experience the real me. Don't you think, American Schweinhund? Yeah, maybe not. Missed one secret area and one treasure. But that's not too bad. Let's see. Do my friends did drop? No. I think so. Don't know what was up with that before, but let's hope it doesn't happen again. Yeah. Yes, the briefing is pretty much the same, other than now we've gotta locate the tram entrance.
What's going on here? Where is everyone? Half the castle guard is missing. That's because the Major just doubled the guard on the big side. Sounds like a bad case of nerves to me. Have you seen the Major lately? He looks positively ill. I know. According to Otto, he and Frau von Bülow had some big disagreement over security. I suppose it really shook him up. That's understandable. She's about as disagreeable as they come. I'd say. Well, I'll see you later. I've got to go polish my weapons.
Nazis, they're just like us, they also like to jack off. Yeah, and I think you do, like, if you attack dudes from behind, it's like an instant kill. At least with the knife. And I wonder, like, what the hell did that switch actually do? Nope. Can't really do anything with the fireplace, I don't think. Oh hey, physics. Let's see, can I maybe? That did some... well. I'm assuming that switch opened that up, but how do I get up there? Wait, let me see. How do I... Like, you can pick up chairs, but how do you put them down? Or can you even do that? Maybe. Not. Can I get somehow up there? Look, I know. There's like an alert and everything, but I'm trying to find Easter eggs here, okay? Fine. Okay, I'll just murder everyone. Don't worry. Also, yeah, I guess it's probably... I probably won't need to know, like, mention it, but obviously there's no aiming down the side, because, like, this is a proper video game. if God had wanted us to aim, like, look down the sights of any weapon that isn't an actual sniper rifle, probably wouldn't have made it look that much cooler firing them from the hips. So, yeah. I don't know if it's just like my color blindness or like slight color blindness. Red, green. Weird. Yeah. Interesting. For some reason I keep floating around like I'm on roller skates on this. On that thing. But yeah, maybe it's just my color blindness handicapping me, but sometimes like these Nazis are really hard. Like the Feldgrau is very hard to make out against the grey walls. So I guess it works as camo. But luckily enough, everything is pretty much insanely accurate in this. What's right? Was kind of trying to show off grenades some more. Yeah, but I guess not. To SS Oberführer Blajatsky from Oberst von Bülow. Completed preliminary. Sorry. I just forgot myself there for a sec. Completed preliminary survey of excavation site. Evidence strongly suggests Dark Knight entombment. Request immediate dispatch of its extraction. Will await your orders before proceeding further. Regards, Oberst Helga von Bülow, SS Paranormal Division. The Dark Knight. I swear to God, if those fucking Nazis got Batman on their side, I'm out of here. Like, just makes me mad thinking about that traditional American icon being co-opted by these fascist pigs. Anyways, that switch set munitions, and you might remember there were munitions over here. So yeah, so we could pick up some health if we needed it, and some ammo, which we do need, and what's up? Why is there like a hand symbol? I guess it's for the ammo. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if maybe there's like... Oh, wait. Can I maybe push these crates? No, I can't. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell to get to that place up there. Maybe. Can I somehow stack these chairs? Just like Half-Life? Yeah. Bit. I mean, I can see there's like just a bunch of stupid gold bars there, so it's not like it's any. It's like all that. Oh dear. Didn't mean to do that. Like, it's not like it's all that, you know, important to have this, but I'm kind of, you know what, because it's like right there, it's like right there, so, you know, I'm kind of mad. Let's say I could break something here, or was I guess that was for those, wasn't for those crates after all. Maybe if I like blow it across the room? Oh dear. Yeah. Like, it's grenades in a game made before, like, Havoc physics were a real thing. Probably should have known.
Half the castle is missing.
Anyways, let's not bother with this shit. Let's just murder some Nazis and get on with it. Yeah, so... Well, at least now I figured out what that stupid switch does. I expect that dude to be down there. There we go. Yeah, if you get up close, like, this game is actually pretty lethal once you get hit. You know, these guys don't have the greatest aim, but once they get you, they can take you out pretty quick, like. So, you know, you really don't want to meet them unprepared. As expected, grenades are pretty much useless. Like, you know, with these early games, they kind of like go off in your face, like, at least as more often as they go off in the enemy's face. They rarely ever, like, end up exactly where you expect them to. And, you know, with, like, pretty much taking all your health in one go, that's not something you want to experience. Yeah, we know about Operation Dark Knight Rises. Operation Batman Begins. Be wise to your tricks, Nolan. But I guess we can count ourselves lucky that the Nazis aren't trying to resurrect the goddamn Joker. We'd be real screwed if they did that. Just imagine how fucking twisted that would be. Oh hey, and we've picked up some armor too. Fuck you out of.
What? Will someone please explain to me why it takes two of us to guard some dusty old wine bottles? Haven't you heard? This is valuable property of the Reich. With all those accusations of pilfering coming from the Reichsmaster's office, the Major isn't taking any chances. Do you think they would really miss just one bottle? Are you kidding? The Reichsmarshal's office doesn't miss a thing.
Anything good to pick up here? Oh wait, let's show some stuff. Yeah. But obviously there's going to be some hidden secret Nazi super wine in here. What do you guys expect? 1938 Latour. Yeah, so it's like one wine is like one of those it's like a medipack in other video games, so like you can use it to regain health instead of, you know, having to. You can use it like at your own leisure, I guess. Yeah, I actually did it. I actually murdered someone with a grenade. Chunked him, really. It's pretty hard to get grenade kills in this, but if you do, they do look at least pretty satisfying. You mentioned the G word? There we go. To Major Jürgen from Secretary Gierig. Hehehehe. Which we call. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting to do this stuff properly. Like, it's gotta be the right. You gotta do this stuff the right way. I wish to call your attention to Reichsmarshal Directive 197, which explicitly states that all art treasures, artifacts, and miscellaneous valuables acquired during wartime are to be turned over to the Minister of the Interior, Reichsmarshal Göring, for proper disposition. He advised that any violation of this directive will be treated as a serious criminal offense. Peter Gierek, Special Assistant to the Reich Marshal, Ministry of the Interior. Yeah. Some very clever multilingual pun in there, because like Gierig in German means greedy. So I guess the guy who's up everyone's ass about turning over all the cursed Nazi gold called Minister Greedy. And this is verboten. But we won't let that stop us. So now will we? Yeah, fuck you, Göring. Taking that 9mm clip from you. What are you going to do about it, Hermie? Cry?
What's going on in here?
That's what's up. To Secretary Gierig from Mayor Jürgen. I am well aware of Reichsmarshal Directives 197, however I admit to being at a complete loss as to why you should consider it necessary to remind me of it. We have always been operating within full compliance of the law, and all such items not deemed essential to the current project have been swiftly forwarded to the Reichsmarshal's office. Let me assure you that absolutely nothing has been said, and that no hoarding of any kind has been taking place here. Regards, Mayor Wilhelm Jürgen, Security Officer Castle Wolfenstein. I don't know about that. There's like a bunch of stuff that's been lying around here, but honestly, even though I disagree, I feel like I probably disagree with Mayor Jürgen on a lot of things, especially politics and the value of human lives, and especially the value of the human lives of certain religious groups, ethnic and religious groups, that is. I feel like, honestly, if you're the ones getting machine gunned by BJ Blazkowicz, least you could do is treat yourself to some little Nazi gold, once in a while. Put on some bling. There's nothing bad about that, right? Like, it's all the other stuff I'm mad about. How the hell am I still alive? Yeah, like you really don't want to be caught on the wrong end of an MP40 in this game. Guys will fuck up, will just delete your health if they catch you off guard. Yeah, weird. Got the same floaty thing up here. Is it wonder if that's intentional to simulate ice or something, or who knows? Let's hope it doesn't feature into the platforming sections that come up later. already looted this place. Oh, right, we could, yeah. So we could just get a bit hammered to become more strong.
Get him!
That's why I drink wine to regain health. Nothing like a refreshing drink at the end of a long shift. There's the wine cellar. A good thing we got that bottle with us. Where? Oh, right. I see. Oh god. That is in first-person games. That's always sort of dicey preposition. Well, I guess that could have been worse. And I think that's the way out. Yay! Let's go for a tram ride. Do the same briefing, but now we've gotta head to the tram, and yeah, now we're really getting into the Vegas there territory. And okay, my frames were a bit chuggy for a sec there. I hope they stay stable because, like, again, I did experience some. Oh, hey, I've picked up some stamina. Stamina too, by drinking a bunch of, refreshing beer. But yeah, as I was kind of saying, the game did kind of experience. I've noticed the game having some slowdowns at times when I really don't think it should be, because obviously you can kind of tell that it isn't like some graphics powerhouse or anything. No alarm for you. And yeah, apparently it's like not that well optimized for modern systems, so and I did try something that ideally should have fixed it, but I'm still kind of paranoid about. I guess we'll see as we go on. To all tramcar maintenance supervisors from Deputy Reichsminister Ungeschickt. Oh. A recent investigation into the causes of tramcar fatalities have uncovered a typographical error in the quarterly cable tension adjustment procedure. Oops. Sorry, actually accidentally pressed the mouse button there. The following line, an allowable error of plus or minus 500 kilograms, would now read an allowable error of plus or minus 0.5 kilograms. He believes that this correction will lead to a significant improvement in the future safety record of all military tramcars. Wolfgang Ungeschickt, Deputy Reichsminister in Office of Industrial Safety, Berlin. Yeah, real subtle with the names there, guys. Yeah, so ungeschickt means clumsy in German. So yeah, these guys are all like basically named like you know, characters from children's books. Or like Donald Duck stories or something. Like Rita Repulsor as names. Yep, we've restored the power. And the train's arriving, but after reading that memo, I guess we wanna deal with excess passengers first before getting on there. Just making sure. I don't think so, Brits. Nothing in here. Yes, somebody turned off the power. Okay, let's actually make use of this. The quick save button. That's the first time we pressed it, but it's sure, so it isn't going to be the last because, god damn it, because god damn it, letters in early 2000 video games are. I see you. I saw you. Yum, chunky. But yeah, as I was saying, ladders in video in first-person shooters, they fuck you up worse than anything else. Probably not a good idea to. Although now I kind of do wanna see if. Oh dear. Yeah, you know the part about ladders, right? That's what I was talking about. But now, as I was kind of starting to say, I kind of want to see if maybe it's possible to make my way all the way back there, and if there's maybe some kind of secret over there. Nope. Just an invisible wall. I guess that's some kind of secret. Well, rip BJ. Good thing I've got the power of quick saves on my side. Ouch. See what I mean about ladders? Man, I told you about ladders, goddammit. Can't really see that dude, but I can see his razor, so yeah. I think the last time I played this, the frame rate got pretty bad in here for some reason, and now it isn't, so I think I've managed to work things out. I wonder, what are you up to, Fritz?
Ramguard Station report. Ramguard Station, what is happening?
Yes, Lieutenant Ruger here. Situation under control.
Ah, and the American?
Dead.
Excellent. Village Guard Station out.
And I guess that dude was Kessler, I'm assuming. Huh. Not sure why the game gave me a second set of binoculars. I guess there was a possibility we might have been we might have overlooked the first set. Interessant. Mit Ostover Jägerbataillon. Not sure. I think that's in Dutch. Although I'm not entirely sure. Certainly not German.
Don't shoot, I'm Kessler.
Okay, I guess that answers the question of
Follow me.
whether he's
We must get you
Kessler.
inside the village.
Ooh. From OSA via Kreisau Circle, contact Kessler. Learned of your capture and subsequent escape from Castle Wolfenstein. Agent 1's death a tragedy, but unavoidable. I don't know about that. That's a bit defeatist, don't you think? Himmler's SS Paranormal Division, headed by Helga von Bülow, is staging a massive archaeological dig near the outskirts of the village. Yeah, so frames keep dropping again, so they basically, it's something about these loading screens, I think. Anyways. OSA recently intercepted fragments of high-level encoded messages coming from this site directly to Himmler himself, but up to this point we have been unable to fully decode any of the messages. Carl Willigood, a member of the Kreisau Circle, is in the village with an important item for you. If possible, locate him and obtain the item, then proceed as per Kessler's instructions to archaeological dig and investigate the situation. Remember to gather any intelligent information you may find along the way. We'll receive new orders once you reach the dig site. Let's do this.
Oh, it's freezing out here. It's going to be even colder than last night. I hope we get some new blankets soon. I just hope we get some hot water soon. I haven't bathed in over 2 weeks. Yeah, I know.
such as it is, this is my house. If you go down these stairs, there's a back entrance to the cafe.
Okay, I guess that was for cover. Yeah, we've got a sniper scope and we've got the Thompson. Yeah. Basically, now, if we press I, there's like an alternate fire button, which I set to mouse button 2, right mouse button, and now we can actually zoom in with the mouser. You know, like a proper sniper rifle, what do you say? And I think, yeah. So the less we move it, the steadier our aim gets. And also the Thompson.
I regret that I cannot accompany you any further in my condition. You must hurry. Helga's team has an excavation site at the graveyard at the end of town. The entrance to the crypt is there. Good luck.
Yeah. But yeah, and the Tom. Oh dear. The Thompson. God, I can barely talk at this one. It's basically the MP40 on steroids.
Attention, soldier. You're a disgrace to the Reich.
Indeed. Any cool secrets in the wine cellar?
Oh, please do not kill me.
Thing about this Thompson, of course, is since it takes 45 ACP, also we can't. Unfortunately, we are not allowed. I guess, fortunately, maybe, who knows? I don't know. Like, since we don't want to, like, have any in-depth, don't have time for any in-depth, thank you, in-depth moral and political discussions, we are not allowed to make sure, like, see if she's like a convinced Nazi or just some hapless civilian caught in the troubles of her times. Since we don't have time to check up on that, we're not allowed to murder any Fraulines here. I'm just saying, you know, you probably could have done more to resist, you know? And I don't know if I actually finished that thought, but yeah, since the Thompson obviously takes 45 ACP, we won't find as much ammo for it here in Germany, since, you know, that's not what most of these guys are using. So it's like, basically a very traditional trade-off between like more damage and more availability. Kind of want to save it a bit, but I don't think it's really all. The difference is all that great, so you know. Okay. Let's see if we can bust in on some perverted Nazi sex orgies. I've read all about this. Yep. There's some really wide beds. I don't know. Seems pretty big. Kind of hard to tell about, you know? Like, seems like it's like at least 3 meters long. And another gun emplacement, but no one. Oh, well, I guess I could just shoot and watch them come to me. Well, that's 4 dudes less. And yeah.
What was that?
Oh yeah, snipers kind of are real bitches in this. I mean, obviously you don't want to be caught up in close range with machine gunners, but you also don't want to be caught up long range with snipers, naturally. Tall body. And there goes all my health. I just won that last time out. Right. Let's see, did we... I think we skipped some hot meats in there, because now we can really need this. And yeah, doesn't look great. Fuck. Okay, maybe let's not head that way. No, maybe let's head this way. And peek around the corner. Okay, I think we got him. That did at least sound chunky enough. Jesus Christ.
Wait, don't shoot! Come inside.
Ah, fuck me. Okay. So...
Such as it is, this is my house. If you go down these stairs, there's a back entrance to the cafe. I regret that I cannot accompany you any further in my condition. You must hurry. Helga's team has an excavation site at the graveyard at the end of town. The entrance to the crypt is there. Good luck.
I still kind of figure there should be something hidden in this wine cellar, but I guess not. Also... I mean, I guess this takes place in the heart. Instead, geography wasn't really my strong suit, like ever, especially when it comes to German geography. But is the Harz really known for like its great wine?
American! Los! Load!
Ooh, good. Yeah, that's what I meant about grenades in these games being like as much of a threat to me than they are to my enemies. Did I get him? I got him. Let me check some. Okay, this time we got that asshole, so... Let's just run all the way over there. Okay.
Wait, don't shoot! Come inside.
Well, just a second, Carl. First off, I'm going to save. I'm going to pick up some ammo, and now I'm going to come inside.
I have something for you.
Interesting. Everybody's got the same armor.
Our British friends thought you might be able to use this. A silenced Sten submachine gun.
Ooh. Hey, that's neat. Also some armor. And yeah.
You must go now. If the guards find you here with me, we'll both be shot.
So yeah, the Sten is kind of, I think it does more damage than the MP40. I think it's somewhere between the Thompson and the MP40 damage-wise. And it also uses the 9mm Parabellum ammo, which, as far as I can tell, is actually what it did use in real life. Like, that was one of the features of it. Also why it was like kind of popular with commandos and stuff like that. But it's got one major drawback. Because, as we can see, as we are about to see in like as we will see immediately. I hate to repeat myself, but we are just about to see it any second now. And like one time the game doesn't throw any enemies at me. Okay. Backtracking?
What do you know? They actually found it.
Unbelievable. I would have sworn the whole thing was make-believe.
I guess the crazy old witch was right after all.
Well, she knew where to dig, I'll give her that.
You suppose she's right about the rest of it?
The rest of what?
Well, you know.
What, resurrecting the dead? Oh, come on. What do you take me for, a schoolboy?
But yeah, as you can see on the bottom right, this thing overheats for some reason. So you can only shoot it like a very limited amount of times before you need to. Oh, okay, that's a non-exploding barrel. That one, however. But yeah, so the silent standard, you know, you gotta do short to throat bursts, like, you know. Oh, and also we picked up the silencer for the Luger. And being silenced, it also, obviously, well, it's obviously more silent than the unsilenced weapons. Speaking of which, we've picked up a silencer for the Luger, but honestly, you know, giving us this after you give us the suppressed stand is kind of useless. But hey, I guess, you know, we can like at least feel like some sort of Nazi James Bond with that. Although I guess, considering Bond's carrying a Walther PPK, he's kind of already like a Nazi James Bond, at least when
Please
it comes
don't
to
hurt
gun.
me. I know nothing.
No, nothing. Nothing, Lebowski. We believe in nothing. Yeah. But, you know, now we're proper secret agent. But yeah, so basically the stand is kind of like pretty good at dealing with like separated enemies like that. No, they make short work of them, but it's like not the greatest if you like want to hose down an entire room of fascist motherfuckers. And you kind of wanna go for the good old Tommy gun. What? Oh. Yeah. Oh dear. I forgot about that, dude. Yeah. Just blow myself up. Okay, now we got him. And, yep. Oh well, there goes all my precious health. All my precious armor. Oh well. I'll live, somehow. And where am I supposed to head now? This looks like somewhere we haven't been before. One of them? As I said, the sun it's pretty good. But not quite the right choice if you wanna... Not quite the right choice if you wanna like go extremely loud. But it's very convenient that it uses the same ammo as the MP40 that everybody else is carrying. And another silencer and some ammo. I guess it's also using the same ammo as the Luger, but since I'm not using that, I don't really count it.
That was bad business back there.
Yeah, I agree. Terrible.
Those were our own men we sealed in with those things.
I know, I was there. But what else could we do? It was an order. An order from Helga, no less.
Yeah, of course. An order.
We had to seal off the crypt. There was no time left.
Those screams. Those horrible screams. Didn't you hear them? I hear them still. I don't think I'll ever stop hearing them.
Yeah, I agree. Terrible.
I need a drink.
And that, guys, is why just following orders isn't an excuse. Thing. Where? Like, this whole area is just made for some secret, but I'm not finding it. Right, remember this place? Now I feel like it's probably quick saving time. Got one of them. Oh dear. 5 health points. That's... oh dear. That's... dicey. I hope we got them all, because I don't think, like, some guy just looks at me funny, I'll be dead. But I guess they are. Huh. Got ourselves some dynamite. Well, can't say I'm happy. Can't say I'm happy to find myself going into the next level with 5 health points, but I guess it can't be helped. Let's drop into the hole. I've dropped into the hole, the likes of which you haven't even seen, buddy. Leave you me. According to Kreisau Circle members from Wolfburg, these catacombs run a great distance under the village. Ultimately leading to an ancient church that is no longer accessible. Jesus Christ, I like doing the German accent for the notes. Really fucked me up. Has really fucked up my ability to speak. Accessible by normal means. Helga von Bülow is reported to be there now, with a large contingent of an elite guard and a team of scientists from the SS Paranormal Division. Your orders are to navigate the catacombs and locate the church. Gather any artifacts that you may find along the way for future analysis. Kreisau Circle reports supernatural activities are taking place in the catacombs. They're most likely unfounded rumors, but they are from a reliable source and must be heeded. Prizer informants have also revealed that Professor Senf often carries a journal into the dig site. The journal may provide important insight into his activities at Castle Wolfenstein.
It's like a slaughterhouse in here.
I know, these things are everywhere.
What are they? Where did they all come from?
Don't ask me, no one ever tells me anything.
Mein Gott! Did you hear that?
Yeah, and I wish I hadn't. We have to get out of here. Follow me back to the entrance.
What? The ladder! It's destroyed!
They've sealed us in here!
Get ready. They're coming!
Ah, well. Speaking of which... Speaking of... Ah, okay, we dropped in over there, that's... Oh god. There it is. There they are, Nazi zombies. I guess they're not Nazi zombies, they're medieval German zombies. And... okay, they seem to be holding their own. I'm kind of wanting to see how this one plays out. Especially because I'm on 5 heads and I feel like whichever side I'm going to face is probably best to do so after they got marked by everybody. There we go, that's... oh, come on! Ah, jeez. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's... I did kind of... I wonder if maybe if I aim for the table I'm not quite as fucked. Guys, are you really sure you want to be shooting at me? Okay, I guess they changed their mind. Let's see what these zombies can do if I don't jump in to help both Orf and Fritz and their good buddies Helga and... ooh. I guess they can make pretty short work of them all. We've done blowed up something? Okay. There's the table. I want to drop on there in the hopes... yeah. Okay. Let's actually just... oh dear. Didn't know you guys were still around, sorry. Didn't mean to be rude. But yeah. Let's read this. March 14th, 1943. From Professor Zamf to SS Oberführer Mariana Blavatsky. Dear Madam Blavatsky, all the early indications are positive. The talismanic seals and bindings are identical to those found in the Dark Knight tomb at Holstein. I were to venture a guess at this juncture, it would be that we have finally uncovered number 3. Finally, after all these years, we may be very close to concluding phase 1. Conditions here are far less than favorable. Already we have lost precious hours to technical mishaps. It's going to be difficult meeting our timetable while exercising necessary precautions. I will keep you informed as necessary. Sincerely, A. Senf. Senf, of course, is the German word for mustard. And yeah. And seinen... Yeah, he's all Blavatskying it up. But yeah, so I guess seeing as this dude's called Professor Mustard, he might be related to Colonel Mustard. I already knew it. I always knew it. That guy couldn't be trusted. So I see you there, buddy. Oh dear. I think I might have triggered something. Dude, you okay there? You wanna... Okay, that one's new, I gotta admit. Yeah, Okay, guys, let's never speak of this again. Yeah. Interesting. And that kind of looks, I don't know, maybe like Hebrew. It's real hard to tell, but I'm still not. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted, but I'm still not quite sure what, like, weird occult thing they're going for here. Like, doesn't really look very proper German, you know? Like, I feel like there's some foreign occultism thrown in there. Let me just join that, and also let me murder you guys. Ah! My greatest enemy, grenades. I think in the first Call of Duty the grenades start ticking faster the closer they get to going off, and I'm kind of always, you know, expecting them to do that in this, but I guess not. Huh. Okay. And this time I'm going to have like a proper... Wait. That's not where you spawned last time. Okay, but as I was trying to say, this time I'm going to have like a proper... Ouch. Proper fight with these dudes. So yeah, they don't take too much damage, but they've got that annoying moves where they can deflect your bullets with their shield. And from the looks of things, even if you shoot stuff that's clearly not covered by their shield, the game doesn't acknowledge it. Good to know. Hey. I'm starting to think that I maybe shouldn't have started this mission with 5 health, but yeah. I'm sure there's a bunch of those around. Like, we can blow up 1 or 2 of them. Also, speaking of destroying priceless artifacts, like the knowledge of lost generations, let's just kick it because I like kicking stuff. Oh wait, this time there's a dude back there? Huh. Okay. I guess they kind of randomized the jump scares in this. That's kind of neat. I mean, I haven't died too much so far, so I'm not really sure, but I didn't think they like randomized enemy placement in any other areas of the game. Oh dear. I really shouldn't be having as much trouble with this as I am. Okay, dude, you wanna, like... Okay. Yeah, this time there's no dude back there, and this time they burst out of the wall behind me. Oh dear. Ah! I swear, I'm not normally this bad at video games, because like the first time around I didn't have that much trouble. I don't know. This is the first time I'm seeing these weird jiggly dudes. Maybe it's because of the fix I did to make this game run better on modern hardware. Or maybe it's that. Yeah, I like that explanation much better. Okay, got one dude. Let's wait until he's... Yeah, and this time there's 2 of those dudes. Ouch. Okay, at least I've got some health, and let's quick save, because it's a PC game. I can quick save as much as I want. It's part of the charm, honestly. Yikes. Yeah, like, basically if they just pop up one at a time, they're not that much of a hazard to deal with. Like, the stand gets rid of them quickly enough, but with groups I guess it's slightly more dicey. Now we got rid of those. Oh yeah. Like if I get him to attack, I think there. Yeah. Basically, I gotta lure them into an attack and then start murdering them. Didn't I guess you gotta make them explode to make sure they stay down. I see. That's the way forward. And that's a jump scare. I'm not scared, but I'm certainly jumpy. Probably should be watching my Thompson ammo. Anything cool back here, and doesn't look like it. But yeah.
I'm not going to check it out.
I'm not either. I think we should find some cover.
Yeah, agreed.
Yoink. Oh man, they're coming out of the goddamn walls! Honestly, I find these like the sheet dude's a lot easier to deal with than those other guys. Like they've got the other dudes who have like some weird kind of homing attack with their weird skulls. But maybe I'm just imagining things. But yeah. I don't know, during this whole piece though I have been kind of thinking that still I'm not quite sure about the game decision to make Heinrich the big bad spooky dude. Because I don't know, it just feels very it feels kind of, I don't know, somehow like medieval stuff doesn't really seem as scary. Like, how do you put this? Like with Indiana Jones, it was all the biblical stuff, which seems like more impressive than just dudes hanging around in chainmail and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I find medieval curses and stuff like that pretty hard to be too scared of. Like, the scary stuff about medieval times was like Black Plague and you know, the Inquisition, but not like hidden tombs and, you know, I don't know. Not really much of an ancient temple if it's like only 1,000 years old. Not to sound like a snob or anything, but yeah. Anyways, I can't really. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm just more of a stressor guy. Look, I certainly don't agree with the guy's politics, but he's got like a very down-to-earth, go-getter attitude that I can appreciate. Anyways, let's read what Dr. Sam has to say about the whole thing. And yeah, before you ask, I'm going to do the voice. Of course I'm going to do the voice. March 9th, 1943, 9 p.m. What an amazing day this has been. I can still hardly believe it. The remains of the last dark night have finally been discovered. The last dark night, that's God damn it, I forgot. Oh. And I did have a Batman joke in there, but just now I forgot what that dude's called who's playing the new Batman. Like the guy from Twilight. How the fuck am I not remembering his name? But anyways, just imagine I said the name and it was all very, very funny. After all these years, I feel totally vindicated. What will Strasser and the other skeptics have to say now, I wonder? Otto and I will be joining the advance team at the dig site. Leave tomorrow morning on the first train. With any luck, we should be ready to begin the life essence extraction by this time next week. I must remember to pack an extra wool scarf. March 11, 1943, 11 p.m. Arrived this afternoon. Traveling for 2 days straight. Everything finally unpacked. Waveguide on number 2 reduction set damage in transit. We'll have to cannibalize spare. Colder than I expected, even for this time of year. I mean, I don't know. March isn't that cold, honestly. Usually, I don't know. Well, I guess we are in the mountains. March 13th, 1943, 9 p.m. Conditions here are impossible. Generators are unreliable and decent voltage regulation is non-existent. 2 days wasted on constant recalibrations. I hope we can make up the lost time. Going to be close. I feel my bronchitis acting up. March 14th, 1943, 7 p.m. Very upset with how things are progressing. The work is getting sloppy. Everyone in too much of a rush. Ignoring precautions. Certain corners just cannot be cut. Those old mystics were far too clever for that. Hager is the worst offender of all. She's supposed to be overseeing us. Doesn't she remember 1939? Does she want another disaster like the Holstein dig? I think this place is affecting her. I know it's affecting me, and I don't just mean the weather. March 16th, 1943, 5 p.m. Total disaster, just as I feared. Premature breach of the outer seal. All hell has literally broken loose. 1939 all over again, maybe even worse. 3 team members missing, including Otto. I don't hold out much hope for them. Also, I just heard 2 spies were captured. Can things possibly get any worse? Feel awful. March 17, 1943, 3 p.m. Unbelievable. We just barely contained one disaster, and now she speaks of going after the dagger of warding. This, of course, means breaking the inner seal beyond the crypt chamber and unleashing God only knows what. This is completely outside the scope of our mission and jeopardizes everything. We plan to make a full report of her conduct to our superiors. Is this woman really a disciple of the great Mariana Blavatsky? But none of the high priestesses' wisdom rubbed off on her. We are scheduled to begin in 6 hours. I'd be happy when it's all over. I think my code is getting better. Well, at least that's nice for old Samphy. How do I get out? By pressing escape I get out of that screen. I see. I guess those Nazis are meddling with forces they don't quite understand. Well, I don't really understand them either, but I understand that, like, shooting them in the head a bunch of times, what generally works. Also, I'm going to lower the volume just a bit because I'm having a hard time hearing myself speak, and yeah, I'm hoping it's alright for the stream. I mean, we did see a bunch of snow out there when we were up at the castle, so I guess it was pretty cold. Yeah. Also, please do let me know if you've got any, like, experiencing any issues with the sound or the stream quality or something. I kind of like to know about those things because, like, I still remember that one time I streamed Resident Evil and had my mic muted for like half the stream and nobody told me. Yeah. Schnell. Alright. Okay, that's one last dude to deal with. Oh, yeah, right. I remember those burning dudes. They are kind of a pain in the ass, I think. Ouch. That's... yeah. At least I remember them being a pain in the ass correctly. Oh, come on. Huh. I really should be saving my game more often. Hey, dude's bursting out of the wall, right? And the Mauser is a lot less effective against those guys than I imagined. Well, let's be a bit cheap. I mean, they're undead. They won't be hurt by the deep dishonor of my ways anyways. Ouch. Alright, I actually gotta hit the button. Yeah. I'm mostly playing this game by memory at this point, honestly. No, from like remembering the stuff from when I played it years back, but I mostly just remember the first few missions, so... I'm probably missing a bunch of like secrets and stuff. Okay. So I hope all you professional... Alright. You professional Wolfenstein players out there, you know, you'll forgive me. Very good thing about these dudes is that they don't get back up after you knock them down. Well, I mean, there's a reason I'm not playing this on the hardest difficulty. Because while I mostly remember the first few missions, I also remember how big of a pain in the ass just Uber soldiers were, the Uber Soldaten were. So yeah, not looking forward to that. Yikes. Like this, maybe? Okay. I mean, at least that did seem to upset them. Grenade. Okay, one did that. Well, I guess there aren't really any professional Wolfenstein players out there, but I feel like for a hot minute in there, enemy territory was pretty big. I do kind of want to see if maybe people are still playing that, honestly. Because I do remember that being pretty fun. Spooky skulls? Can't hit me with your spooky skulls. And this time I've hit the magic button. I mean, guys, come on. Like, I'm sure you guys were just following orders. We can... I'm sure we can work something out, right? Okay. Okay, just gotta keep our distance. I think I'll just look around if maybe I can catch a health pack maybe in there. Although nope, that's where I started. That's where the thing broke in, the bridge collapsed and dropped me down there, so I don't know. I feel like there's like an insane drop in like the, well, I guess an increase in the difficulty of finding the secrets in these between the first few levels and this one. Although I guess that's just one secret area. I guess I don't feel too bad about overlooking that. According to Kreisau Circle members from Wolfburg, these catacombs... yeah, 100% failure rate, I know. According to Kreisau Circle members from Wolfburg, these catacombs run a great distance under the village, ultimately leading to an ancient church that is no longer accessible by normal means. Helga von Bülow is reported to be there now, with a large contingent of her elite guard and a team of scientists from the SS Paranormal Division. Your orders are to navigate the catacombs and locate the church. Gather any okay. Yeah. Right, that's honestly mostly the stuff that's already been in there. Don't mind me. You guys, look, okay, fine. Jeez. I figured you guys would appreciate it if I gave you some privacy, but I guess not. Damn, I'm already on 16 health again. Okay, that's at least something. Let's make sure we're all reloaded. And not that I really think I'm going to be using the Luger at any point during this, but... I'm sorry, it's occupied. Okay. Well, at least he was polite enough to knock. Let's do... Ah! They got the burning dude, that's... Oh no, there's another burning dude. And if at all possible, I want to deal with him from over here. Okay. Could you please give me some space so I can do this? Thank you, that's very, very nice of you. Okay, I'll admit I deserve that one. I mean, yeah, I'll give the Craig. I like, you know, good on you game. That was kind of a, you know, big brain moment on my part. Kind of expected it to just explode, but I guess you can blame the game for not doing that. Secrets. Wait. Is that actually a secret? Ah, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just because I'm like, I don't know, I was raised on PC games, but basically my idea of a hard game is one that isn't just like me beating a game in one sitting that's like not really how do I put this? Like, it makes for a fun challenge, but, you know, like, having an actual hard game means that you just gotta put the quick save and quick load keys on, like, the left and right mouse button. And, you know, beating a game in one sitting isn't really playing it as it is intended, but I guess that's just a me thing. I gotta admit, I'm just kind of lazy also sometimes. Oh yeah, that's Oh, that's more... That would work, yeah. Yeah, I think that would be pretty fun for like an ultra hard mode or something. But you know, I'm kind of like I do let myself get discouraged very quickly by like having to redo the same stuff over and over again. So probably wouldn't be for me, but you know, I guess it would make things more challenging. Did I actually open something there? I think I did. Right, you look new. Okay, spoopy dudes, you can pop out any second now. There we go. Thank you. I don't know, somehow the stand feels even more powerful than the Thompson. Yeah, right, I remember you guys. That's easy enough. Just to show off what happens if you step on one of those. Luckily, we are much too. Whoa! Okay, I didn't realize that reset. But yeah, as I was saying, we're much too clever to step on those. Much too aware. There's. Yikes. Like, I don't know. Like, that looks more like an Egyptian kind of hieroglyphic thing. Doesn't really fit too much with my understanding of, like, late first millennium German stuff. But yeah. There's a pit. So we gotta jump. Oh dear. Oh. Well, fair enough. I forgot about that second part. Did I? I did hit the magic button. Yeah, I did. That's much better. Get in there. Oh dear. Okay. All Thompson's out. You look like kind of a challenging area. Ooh. Spiky. What? Okay, these guys are spitting slams. Well, that wasn't too bad. Oh dear. Well, I guess you were right about the earthquake. Yeah. Are you... Well, at least I've got half the secrets this time around. A residence of Wolfsburg called this the Defied Church. It apparently has a rather sordid history dating back 1,000 years. Over the ages, it has been rumored to have been used for a number of occult ceremonies. Rumors aside, we do know that Helga von Bülow and her SS Paranormal Division team are there now. We do not know what they are planning, so it is imperative that you investigate and recover as much intelligence as possible. A word of caution, the Crisis Circle has reported that Helga von Bülow's elite guard is made up of a small group of extremely capable women who have been trained to exceptionally high level, both physically and with small arms. They are also reportedly bound together as part of a witch's coven. Oh dear, now we finally face some sexy Nazi witches.
Well, what's happening?
A moment, please, my director.
Is it working?
Please be patient. We are operating under very difficult conditions here.
Enough of your stalling. Tell me yes or no. Will it work?
Frau von Bülow, how many times do I have to remind you? This is a very complex and delicate operation. It cannot be hurried. We are not filling teeth here.
Don't take that patronizing tone with me.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
What? What?
Yeah. The extraction process is beginning. It is only a matter of time now.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent. Also, I'm just now realizing, isn't this... I think, yeah, wait, was the lady in the Old Blood in the new, that weird spin-off DLC thing for the New Order? Wasn't the lady in there also Helga von Bülow? Because, like, I don't know, it kind of feels like, now that I think about it, like, the Old Blood is kind of like a condensed version of this game. But at the same time, the New Order kind of references the 2009 Wolfenstein, which I think also references this game, so I'm a bit confused about Wolfenstein timelines and how all of those fit together.
What could have done that? Nothing human.
What are you all gawking at? You'll see worse than this if you don't get moving. Stop standing around with your thumbs in your mouths and start searching the area. Keep an eye out for the American.
He must be dead by now. I'm convinced of it.
Oh, you're convinced of it, are you? How reassuring. We can all rest easy now, I suppose. Get moving now before I shoot you on the spot.
Jawohl, mein Hauptmann.
Aww. Oh dear. Ah, yeah. Now the Vivacious Vixens of the Waffen SS. They are... well... these guys, sure, the only kiss these guys are interested in giving you are the kiss of death, gentlemen. Yeah, they are kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Like, not impossible, but, well, if you're like me, if you like me are like a couple of glasses of wine deep, they do pose a bit of a challenge. Especially if, like me, you are just, you know... Oh dear. Yeah, that does look rather grim. But, on the upside, I think I have located the patient's problems. You know, all the stuff that's ripped out and, you know, ripped off, gone. You kind of want to have that. Like, for instance, here. You really want to have a heart in here. And all the other organs, they should ideally be in there as well. But yeah, as I was saying, I was kind of confused about what's like the current time, what's like canonical Wolfenstein history at this point.
Hey, come on!
Well, I guess that's one upside to it. Do you don't? No, I guess he's actually dead. Sort of.
Get ready.
I've seen you over there. Jesus Christ. Yikes. Well, probably good thing we can start this whole chapter off with the new, with like fresh enthusiasm.
Poor Joseph. Look at him, torn to shreds.
What could have done that? Nothing human.
What are you all gawking at? You'll see worse than this if you don't get moving. Stop standing around with your thumbs in your mouths and start searching the area. Keep an eye out for the American.
He must be dead by now. I'm convinced of it.
Oh, you're convinced of it, are you? How reassuring. We can all rest easy now, I suppose. Get moving now before I shoot you on the spot.
Jawohl, mein
Kind of want to see if maybe she just leaves at one point. I guess not. Jeez. Wow. Just give me a quick second as I take an important break. I'll be back in just a moment. And I'm back. Yeah, that's much better.
Poor Joseph. Look at him, torn to shreds.
What could have done that?
I wonder, can I...
Gawking at. You'll see worse than this if you don't get moving. Stop standing around with your thumbs in your mouths and start searching the area.
Okay, yeah. I guess that did the trick. Still want to get caught on the wrong end of an MP40, but if we take out the lady first, that's that makes things much easier. And we've actually got full health again for once in our lives. Yeah. Well, I guess that could have gone better. Do they? Yeah, of course they're wearing high heels. Why wouldn't they be? So yeah, but at least we've made it to the church.
Move it, Zem! Your orders, mein Oberführer. Deploy the remaining elite guard. Jawohl!
Oh ho. Ah. I guess they don't take too much damage, but they deal a lot of it in turn. Just give me a moment as I turn off up the heat a bit, because it's pretty cold in my room. But I'll be right back. Yeah. And let's be a bit cheesy, why don't we? Yeah, so I guess a couple of shots from the stand will take care of them, but I mean, if you get caught on the wrong end of them, they kind of fuck you up. I don't know. I do prefer that kind of difficulty, just enemies doing a lot of damage over, like... Yeah. I mean... I don't know about today, but it was cold enough to snow over here like a couple of days ago, so I'm not sure. But as I was saying, I do kind of just like enemies doing a lot more damage. I do prefer that over enemies being able to take a lot more damage. I don't know, it makes things slightly less tedious. Oh dear. Please. I'm pretty sure they just spawned right on top of me that time. Or maybe I'm just very unobservant. Ah! Yeah, I think I'm just very unobservant now. Got her. Ah, almost. Ah. Maybe I should switch to... There we go. Guess I should just stop playing this like it's one of the newer Call of Duties and more like one of those older run and gun shooters. Like, I gotta pay more attention to movement than strictly, aiming. When that's not entirely right, but yeah. 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 Didn't count on that happening, did you? To SS Oberführer Blavatsky from Oberst von Bülow. I have incredible news. Our team has just uncovered evidence of an even older burial site within the church ruins. I believe this could actually be the tomb of Olaric, fabled weaponsmith of ancient Thule and founder of the Legion of the Dark Forge. If this is the case, then contained within may be the long-lost dagger of warding, one of the most coveted relics in all of Thulian lore. What a glorious discovery this would be for all of us. Regards, Oberst Helga von Bülow, SS Paranormal Division. Ah, okay, so I guess I guess that makes things a bit more. If they bring in through the Thuo society and everything, that makes things a bit more. Yay! Oh dear, grenades. That makes things a bit more fitting. You know, rather than yeah. Could you please stop, man? Okay, let's try that again. I mean, I think Helga's kind of trying to be edgy, honestly. Like you, if she was just born like 60 years later, she'd be on, you know, on. But well, maybe not. Oh yeah, maybe 60 years later she'd just be on, you know, on Life Journal or something. And she'd have a name like, you know, Adorabella Ravenmoor or something. And most of the time she just write about how much she is into Sephiroth, and everybody would be happy, you know. There wouldn't be any need for like weird occult Nazi death rituals. But unfortunately that's just not the time she was born in. Okay, I think. Oh no. I was kind of hoping that grenade would take care of them. I completely forgot about her. Ah, fuck. Was kind of hoping I'd be able to open up the door and unlock a shortcut. Oh. I guess shortcut is probably putting it a bit too strongly. Just how many grenades do you have, lady? Yeah, I guess that did the trick. Let's not think about where she stored that. Let's appreciate the health they dropped for us nonetheless. Yeah, I guess the idea with these guys is that you wanna get some hits in and that stuns them, and then you can finish them off at least with... Oh dear. Yeah, they really don't seem to be having like much more health than your regular Nazi dudes. That's not how you twerk, lady, but it's a valiant effort nonetheless. In my defense, I really thought I did press the jump button. I mean, I pressed the jump button in my heart at least. Yeah, so it seems like one shot from Stan is going to do enough to like stun them, but you know, getting that shot to hit is kind of the difficult thing. I see your high heel there, lady. Well, I guess the grenades did the trick of luring her out of there. Ah, why am I so bad at jumping? There we go. Whee! And we've got the worst Indiana Jones movie for our trouble. Yoink. Yeah, maybe I should just be using the good old MP40 for more. It does a bit less damage, but you know, it's kind of nice not having to deal with the overheating like after like half a second every time. I guess I'm just not as good at doing those short controlled bursts as I thought. And I do hear someone running around to the left, so... Yeah. Ah. Oh dear. I mean, at least from the soundbite, it seemed like that did something. Someone? Ah. Oh man, I robbed that treasure square and fair, okay? They want it back, but they can get their own treasure. Jeez. Clear. Well... Ah! I remember being better at this game. Okay. Didn't expect that to... Like, BJ, I really didn't expect you to drop that grenade right at your feet, honestly. Okay, she kind of sounded hurt, so... Where's the tree? Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm sure that's not as much of an insurmountable, you know, that stuff isn't as insurmountable as I'm making it seem here. Two ladies down, one lady left. Ah, two ladies left. Okay, so there's 4 dudettes, and honestly, I'm not seeing why there's such a big hassle for me. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be said for like old school game design and everything, but I do kind of, I am kind of glad we've eventually figured out how to make grenades that don't suck in video games. Like, you know, grenades that roughly behave like you would kind of want them to behave. Jesus Christ. Okay, fuck grenades. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Namely, spray and pray. One lady less. Ah, fuck. Got busy reloading. I didn't really expect to get stuck here, of all places. Do they have like invincibility frames when they do their roll? Well, that at least sounded like it hurt someone. Jesus Christ. Like, on the one hand, I'm admitting I'm probably not playing, like, to the best of my abilities, but on the other hand, Jesus, this is getting really annoying. Okay, 2 goes west. Wow. Finally. Look, guys, that's it. I've beat the last boss of the entire game. I'll, you know, I'm sure we'll, after this, I'll just, you know, run the final cutscene and the credits, and then we'll be done with that, right? Yeah? Okay, maybe. And we've got all of the treasure. Man, I can't believe like I spent an hour on that last encounter there.
What are you planning now?
I'm not planning anything. I'm doing it. I'm getting that dagger.
No, you can't do that. You'll break the inner seal.
I'm prepared to take that risk.
You're prepared? Are you completely mad? Do you realize what will be unleashed? It will make all the rest of this seem like a minor annoyance.
Ha! I don't care. I've waited my whole life for an opportunity like this. I'm not turning back now for some cowering bookworm and his pointless fears.
Frau von Bülow, I warn you. If you persist in this madness, I will be forced to report your conduct to the SS High Court of Inquiry.
Get out of my way, Zemph! Your feeble threats won't stop me.
Please come to your senses. Stop this madness before it is too late.
This is your last warning.
No, you can't.
At last.
Well, look, that sounded like Helga's taken care of, Sam's taken care of. Like, there's really no need for me to do anything else, you know? I'll just extract and call it a day, right? Right? Okay, fine. I guess I do the heroic thing and batter the ancient evil that unleashed. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so let's shoot whatever this thing is. And I guess the pro tip is that, like, the strategy is to shoot this thing until it dies, and also sometimes take cover here because we're incredible cowards, but we're also incredible cowards that aim to survive, so, you know, there's that. And I feel like if these guys didn't want us to do this thing where we like do like incredible and we like cheese the fight by taking cover, they probably should have told us. Also, like, not made it easily accessible, like made it easy for us to get back here. Okay, and that's the first boss. I guess that was kind of underwhelming, but maybe the first boss was like that fight we died over and over again, doing like all the time back there, so yeah. Rip Senf. Well, we're kind of cowardly and a Nazi and probably not a good guy, but you did have the right idea about not doing this. Rip Helga. You're not half the woman you used to be.
Mother hen to Eagle's Nest. Mother hen to Eagle's Nest. Come in, Eagle's Nest.
This is Eagle's Nest. We read you, Mother hen. What is your status?
Status is mission accomplished. We are inbound.
Well done, Mother hen. What is the condition of your passenger?
All things considered, the passenger is doing fine. Repeat, passenger is doing fine. Mother hen out.
Not sure those things are supposed to be floating in front of the plane back there, but hey, that's the first part of Return to Castle Wolfenstein done. Let's see what this game's got in store for us next.
Well, gentlemen, it's been 48 hours since our man Blazkowicz returned from Castle Wolfenstein. That's given us ample time to digest his findings. Findings which are, to say the least, astonishing.
That's an understatement, sir.
The question I'm putting to you all now is this. What are the Nazis really up to?
Well, sir, to put it bluntly, I don't think we know enough to answer that question.
Really?
Don't get me wrong. We've learned plenty about their capabilities. That alone scares the hell out of me.
Here, here.
But...
Yes, Jack?
Well, there are two things that still bother me. Exactly what is this dark night they all seem to be so interested in?
Well, what did our research come up with?
Nothing. A complete blank.
Well, it's obviously more of their jiggery-pokery raising the ghoulies rot.
What's the second thing, Jack?
The second thing is Death's Head. Now here we have probably the single most dangerous figure in the entire Third Reich, and still we don't have a clue about his connection to all of this.
Death's Head? Haven't our sources placed him at the secret rocket base in Catamarundi?
Well, that's correct. In fact, as luck would have it, our man Blazkowicz is headed there now.
He is?
Yes. His orders are to infiltrate and sabotage the entire V-weapons complex. With any luck, he might even get his hands on the latest experimental Cobra.
The Cobra rocket plane?
The very one.
That's exciting news, sir.
So, what would you say, Jack, to my instructing our man to keep his eyes and ears open for any links to projects involving the paranormal?
I would say that was an excellent idea, sir.
Part 1. Forest Compound. Death's Head has been tracked to a remote rocket base located near the Baltic coast, where he tends to fire a V2 rocket at London fitted with some kind of new chemical warhead. Your only viable method of infiltration is to stow away aboard a supply truck bound for the base. You will parachute into the outlying forest area armed only with your knife and a silent stand. The rest of your gear will be deployed separately in 2 drop containers. In one of them you will find the new OSA M1S Snooper Rifle, which has been shown to be highly effective for long-range covert raid work. Due to the fact that this weapon uses very specialized ammunition, we can only issue you with a limited amount. Also, due to its experimental nature, it is imperative that you recover this item lest it fall into enemy hands. The area is lightly guarded, but there are alarm stations scattered throughout. If any alarms are sounded, the base will be alerted and the mission will be scrubbed. If you encounter any enemies, eliminate them before they can sound an alarm. Remember, do not eliminate the final guard who controls access into the compound. If you do, the supply truck will not be able to get inside the rocket base. Yeah, so it's like the greatest, most favorite part of any video game. It's a forced stealth section. Basically, if we get discovered and the Nazis manage to trigger an alert, that's game over. And as I'm sure I'll find out, as I'm sure I'll demonstrate, it's going to be pretty easy to trigger these alerts, and even if you don't intend to. Especially if you don't intend to.
Hey!
Okay, these guys apparently didn't have an alert nearby, but if I'd gotten unlucky and there was like anything resembling an alarm nearby, that would have been mission over. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of, honestly, it's kind of a bitch. Not gonna lie. So yeah, quick save and quick load is going to be my most dearest friend. for all of this. But at least we've got the 1911. Code 45. It uses the same ammo as the Thompson, and yeah, I guess it's silenced. That's I mean, I guess it does more damage than Luger, but it isn't silenced. That's... oh dear. Well, yeah. Yeah. I think you guys might realize what I mean about this mission being a bit of a... not very fun at all. Because obviously the game doesn't really, like, it's not like it's Metal Gear, which, or rather Metal Gear Solid, which has like, mechanics specifically designed to facilitate a stealthy approach, or anything, but... bet you just gonna murder everyone as quickly as you see them and hope it does the trick. And hope like that dude over there in the sniper tower, which you can barely see, but maybe he sees you, maybe he doesn't. There's no way to tell until the alarm sounds. Yeah. What I'm trying to say, this whole thing is a bit frustrating. But I guess we got these two dudes without getting discovered, so yay! Hooray for us! Somebody's shooting at us, that's... and somebody triggered the alarm! When did we get discovered? There's no way to tell. I sure hope it's not like a thing that as soon as we get out of the... move out of there we get discovered, because if that is the case, we're kind of fucked. Nope. Yeah, the thing is, if he starts shooting, the other enemies get alerted, and can I jump out here, out of the back window? Okay. Like, ideally that's going to protect us, maybe? Nope. That somehow triggered that dude. Yeah. Look, what I'm trying to get at is this whole section is kind of a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, maybe if I stick to this edge of the map, I'll avoid getting spotted. I guess I do. Like, there's no way to tell that that's going to be the case, but that's just how the game works. Fun. Now there's another guard tower over there, but I can't really see whoever's in there. Does he see me? I sure hope he doesn't. Ouch. Hey, right, I've got a rifle, but I can't use it since it's not silenced. Yeah, so basically, as you can probably tell from all the barely hidden aggression in my voice, I just don't think that this whole section is like the game's high point. Well, fuck me. Okay, I guess that was moving too close from them. Is there any way to tell when you're being too close to these guys? Not really. You just gotta kind of memorize how, like, which of the edges of the map you gotta stick to make sure you're not getting spotted. And there's no way to tell when you're in the line of sight of anyone, and I'm not bitter, you know? That's one thing about me, you know? I'm not bitter at all, I'm not a bitter person. I don't get mad at video games. Especially not at bullshit forced stealth sections in video games. Okay, maybe I'm just not even going to bother dealing with those dudes and instead try heading down this tunnel. I feel like that's probably game over now. Yeah. How the fuck did that dude even see me? Fuck you, game. Yeah. So yeah. Basically, this whole fucking section sucks ass. I hate it. I hate my life.
For today? I believe so. Nothing else is scheduled.
But I guess I gotta. If I run over there, maybe I'm kind of protected. Ideally, hopefully, maybe slightly. It's like just a whole bunch of trial and error, and you know, I don't think that's very fun at all, but I'm not a game designer. What do I know? There's two dudes over there. Can I engage them?
About 3 hours ago, the general's car with a full escort came flying through here. Then about an hour and a half later, they left.
Gets head with his stand. One of his last minute tours of inspection, no doubt. He certainly does get around. Pardon me for a moment, Corporal, while I handle something important.
Okay, I guess that didn't trigger anyone else. And this is where I find the... Okay. Now we're talking. At least, slightly. So yeah, this is the so-called Snooper Rifle. Which has some weird, has like a thermoscope. Also kind of a real thing, maybe? You wanna sound the alarm and get done with it? Maybe? Okay, maybe not. I'm not sure why that can trigger an alarm, but... Fine, whatever. See if I care. Yeah. It's got like a weird... thermoscope. Which works pretty well for this whole thing. Also a silencer. I guess. Although you can't really tell from the model. Okay. Look, I'm not like mad this didn't trigger an alarm, but I'm kind of mad that didn't trigger an alarm because like dudes were just like straight up shooting and you know, I don't see why that didn't trigger the alert. Okay, I'm inside the supply compound and Oberst Steiner. Shipping and receiving. The replacement V2 liquid fuel rocket motor is expected to arrive shortly. It is essential for this shipment to be fully staged and delivered up to component integration immediately upon receipt. Because of last Thursday's unfortunate incident, time is now extremely critical and delays will no longer be tolerated. Oberst Walter Steiner, Commanding Officer, Reich Special Projects Northwest District. Here. No idea why that dude hadn't seen me, but I'm not complaining. Okay, these dudes weren't triggered, I guess, by this. I'm not sure why, but I'm not. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? That's what they say. This place locked, and I get back in there, over there maybe. Yep. I gotta stow away on track, yeah. There we go. Why? Like, my main issue with this whole mission is that, like, it's basically impossible to tell why the hell anything happens in here. Where sometimes things trigger the alarm while other things don't. I think I got him. I guess that triggered somehow the alarm. I'm not sure what I did to do that, but I think I'm just... Could you... Ah... Yeah, so I hope you guys understand why I don't particularly like this mission. Okay. One, why the hell did someone shoot there? And two, why the hell didn't that trigger an alarm? Okay, at least I broke an alarm there. That's maybe something that's going to... No, obviously... You know what? Fuck it. I'm too drunk to deal with this right now. I'll see you guys next time once I... You know, taking a couple of deep breaths and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Aside from that part at the very end, I sure did enjoy myself. And catch you guys next time. Bye!